here, and I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks Crochet. In this video I'm going to be telling you all about the special crochet along we will be doing this autumn. It will start on the 19th of September and it will run throughout October. This year we are celebrating 10 years of Ophelia Talks Crochet. And I have looked at what we have made over the years, and oh my goodness, there are so many lovely projects. We have made large and small items. We have made wearables, we have made blankets, we've made amigurumi, we've made bags, we've made baskets, and so on. But mainly what I liked about designing every single project is the fact that with crochet you only use a handful of stitches, but combine those stitches in different ways and you'll be able to create the most unique looks, the most unique projects and the most unique blankets. So during the upcoming CAL, I am going to be looking at some of those wonderful stitch combinations that I came up with throughout the 10 years, and I am going to let them feature in our blanket. But not just like that. I am going to pour them into a very special square. This is the Anna square. And we have called it on the channel the Starburst Square before, but now I am going to call it the Anna Square. This is the square that my grandma used to make all the time. She used to make these in an evening, in an afternoon, then keep them, and whenever she needed a blanket, she would be able to just bring out these squares that she had already made and turn them into a blanket. Now, we have done this before in the legacy blanket, and I know a lot of you are doing this already as well. It's such a lovely way to be able to make a blanket whenever you need one. See, my grandma was always making these, and she was always gifting blankets. Whenever a friend or a friend of a friend or a family member had a baby, she would make them a Anna Square blanket. And it would be such a lovely gift for us to give to whoever had a new baby in the family. So this is the square that I am taking as the basis for the new blanket that we are going to be making. We are going to be looking at other stitch combinations, but I have poured them into this format, into this shape to be able to fit into the blanket. We will be looking at some of the projects we have done over the last 10 years, like for instance the Autumn Walk, the Greenway blanket, the Lizzie Crochet Along, the Miss Potter cardigan, the Venice cardigan, and we are going to make these stitches used in those projects fit into the Anna Square. And then we will fit all those together into our blanket. So this time it will be a blanket made up of larger squares. We will be using all those wonderful stitch combinations that I have used in the more iconic projects over the last 10 years on the channel. Now, I have also looked at the colours that we have used throughout the years in all these projects, and I have to say some of the colours were so iconic for some of these projects. I have decided to put them in the anniversary pack, using the more popular colours, using some lovely stitch combinations, and using the iconic square. We are going to put all of this together and turn it into a wonderful blanket. We will be starting this blanket on the 19th of September, and for 6 weeks we will be creating together to make this lovely blanket. There will be 9 videos with tutorials for the squares, And then there will be one video for the assembly and another video for the border. There will also be a wearable that's going to be connected to this CAL, and it is one of the past projects that we are going to make another version of, and my best friend Anya has given me the ideas, so keep your eyes peeled for that. What will you need to be able to make this blanket? Well, of course you will need the yarn pack. We have the anniversary CAL yarn pack available on our website, so do follow the link in the description box below. You will also be on the lookout for the tutorials here on YouTube, which will happen twice a week from the 19th of September. They will stay on YouTube forevermore, so there's no rush to get your blanket finished. The videos will be there for you forevermore. And there will also be a written pattern on my blog, which also will be linked in those tutorial videos. So all you'll have to do is click on the link in those tutorials and you will be taken to the written pattern on my blog. After the CAL is finished, you will also be able to buy a written pattern, a embellished version for you to keep or for you to remake if that's what you are planning on doing. We are offering this yarn pack both in Wendy and Stylecraft, so make sure you consult the correct table for the colors of the squares that you are making each week. I can hear you thinking, but Anya, I have done all these stitches already in the various projects over the years. Why should I do them again? Well, we are doing them again, but we are doing them in small squares. So not in the large projects, not in the long rows, and that's probably the way you have done them in the past. So I have to say, yes, we are doing the same stitches, but we are doing them in a smaller square. And that is just so lovely. These squares work up so fast and are such a joy to do. You will find it is a mindful project, and once you have made all the squares, after the 5 weeks of tutorials, during the last week, we will be able to join them to make into a big blanket. And because of course all these squares are in the format of the Anna square, they will have the boxes all around, and that will make it such a joy and a stress-free experience to join them into a blanket. On the other hand, if you have not made many of my projects before, this will be the ideal time to try out a few of the stitch combinations that I have come up with for those particular projects. And so it's a really nice way for you to get to know some of the stitch combinations and then maybe even later on go and do that original project. I have also designed a brand new square to use in this blanket. So it might just be worth looking out for that, because there will be a new design in the blanket as well. Overall though, I found the squares were just wonderful to do. Now the testers were also really happy with the fact that we were making larger squares and not the long rows, and they just could not stop making them. They were really happy with the way the blanket came together as well. I hope you will join us in making this blanket. And yes, I know it is not the usual rows that we do in our autumn time crochet alongs, which then automatically turn into a blanket. The anniversary blanket measures 121 centimeters by 178 centimeters, or 48 inches by 70 inches, and it is meant as a single bed blanket. But of course, it's going to be a lovely throw as well for you to just sit under while you're watching television or even crocheting. So I hope you will join me in making this crochet along, which will celebrate the past 10 years on my channel. And of course, in doing so, we are now on the threshold of the next 10 years, and who knows what the future will bring. If you want to join me for the anniversary crochet along, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and tell me in the comments which was your first Ophelia Talks project that you made. Don't forget, we have a Facebook group that you can join, and there's always lots of chat about the Ophelia projects that all the members make. And of course, that is also the location where you can go and ask questions if you get stuck. It is the ideal location as well for you to show off your progress and of course your finished blanket. So please go and join it now if you're not already a member. So head on to our website to purchase your CAL pack, and you should have it in good time to start the CAL in September. We start on the 19th of September and it will take us 6 weeks to make the blanket. There will be some extra projects before and after the CAL, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss a thing. If you are still with me, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!